haven't heard that music in forever.
Long time.
I know. I got to get back to it because, man, I'm listing.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
definitely listing.
Yeah. See, and that's what I was supposed to be doing today, was listing some things.
Yeah.
But
I've been listing on a regular basis, and I
every,
do.
every time that I say I'm going to list, I end up, I say, oh, I guess I just go live because
Wait
I
a
can
minute.
sell 40 things in 2 hours.
Wait a minute. Oh, there we go.
Okay, let me put this on here. Find us here.
I had it going in the background, so we had some serious echo going on there.
Where is it?
But I have been doing something in my store every day, whether
Oh,
it be
good.
ending a listing and putting it back up, or just all whatever, just manipulating stuff. And I sell at least one thing every
Oh,
day.
that's good.
Yeah. And they finally have switched me to my next review. I'll be top seller
Oh,
status, not top seller plus, not
uh-huh.
that fancy stuff you gotta work your butt off for, but just top seller. So for anybody that has started following me in the last 6 months, and you're here and you're wondering what's going on, this is what we used to do. We used to do live sales all the time. So we're gonna show you books. We're only doing books today. Um, all kinds of books, and we're letting them go for pretty cheap. We've got some pricey
Oh,
ones too, but
stack there, stack here,
yeah, I
stack
got
here. Look,
I got
oh, here,
I got skyscrapers in here too, Miss Pat.
and a stack there. So I have them
Most
set up.
definitely. So what we do, let me see if I still have a banner here somewhere. Yeah, I got a banner I can run. So if you've never done this before, my email address is in the banner, and it tells you what to email me. So your real name, your YouTube name, so I know who it is, your shipping address, and whatever you win today, we will make a pile and we'll pack it up and we will weigh it and we'll put the dimensions in, and
Mhm.
we will get the shipping amount for you, and we will send you an invoice through PayPal. Hi, Ty. Hi, Kathy Wiseman. So yeah, we used to do this all the time. I'm gonna start getting back to it, and Miss Pat and I don't particularly care for football, so we decided maybe people that aren't doing anything Super Bowl related today might want to buy some books. How about that vintage thesaurus, Jan? I probably have vintage thesauruses. Hi,
Hey, Brett.
Sue. How are you? Brett's good to see you, honey. So I do have some books listed in my eBay store. So antiquesfromkaren.com. Go straight to my eBay store, and you can just pick the category of vintage books. If there's anything listed in there that you're interested in, let me know in the chat, and I'll offer it here for less, because then I won't have to pay eBay fees. We only have to pay PayPal uh, for processing our payments. So a lot less fees involved in a live sale because you're only paying PayPal fees. So yeah, Miss Pat, you want to get us started?
You can get started. It's been a minute. I'm a little rusty. I'm joking.
All right.
Yeah, go on, since they want to see you. They haven't seen you in a while.
All right. So I'm gonna do. I call it a rapid fire round, where everything's one price, and then I'm just gonna assign letters. I do the alphabet. So this is going to be so you just want, if you want to claim the book, you just put number 1 for $1. These are going to start at $1, and then the letter afterwards. And I will take my handy dandy Post-its here, and I will stick your name on it, and we'll start a pile. And hopefully within 24 to 48 hours, I will have it all packed up and ready to go. I might even get it done by the end of the day. Who knows? And send you an invoice. So rapid fire round $1. This one, these are all craft. I think they're all plastic canvas. So this is a leisure arts book, and it's got all different patterns of plastic canvas. So it's a good learning tool. It's for eyeglasses cases. And this is a pretty old one. This is from the 70s, 1977 Leisure Arts. It does have a barcode sticker stuck on it, and it's got a 50-cent price tag from wherever my mother picked it up from. So patterns for eyeglasses, $1. This is letter A, and it's it's a fold out. Make myself big? Yes, ma'am. I listen to everything that Kathy Wiseman tells me now. All right. 1A for that one. This one's going to be 1B. These are boxes. Plastic canvas boxes. There's a little heart box. There's a box with a ribbon. They're like little trinket boxes. So you can do gifts in them. All different kinds. This is Leisure Arts leaflet number 166. And it is from 1980. This is 1B. And it has 14 pages. 1B for $1. Next one is 1C. These are tote bags. Leisure Arts leaflet 173. All different kinds of tote bags. There's 10 projects in here. This one is from 1980. There are 18 pages, 10 tote bags, $1, letter C. This one is random projects. So there's boxes, there's book covers, there's eyeglass cases. There's a really cool visor you can make. Nope, these are instruction books. They're instruction books on plastic canvas. So it's actually the pattern. So you get the yarn, you get the plastic canvas and the needle, and it shows you exactly how to stitch these projects. So this one has 16 projects in it. 1980, this is from. And this is, you are very welcome, Noelle. This is D, 1D. Hey, Glenn. This one is 1E. These are purse accessories for plastic canvas. You got keychains, key holders, notebook covers, little tissue boxes. It looks like there might be 4 different sets. Like the one that looks patchworky. Super cute. It's $1. Letter D. This is from 1981. And 10 pages. It's got all the destructions. 1E. 1E. Next is baskets. Easter's coming. You can make your own Easter baskets. So this one has 10 different designs. 10 different designs. And this is the instruction book on how to make it. This is from 1982. It has 18 pages. It is $1. Letter F. F is in Frank. Lulu, that's a great idea. Cash box. I've done tissue covers. This one is letter G, is in George. These are like projects to make for children, plastic canvas. There's a cool crayon box. And then there's a pencil holder. There's a mobile. Looks like they made a planter. Ooh, some bookends. That's a cool idea. This is $1, letter G. This is 11 projects from 1982. 14 pages. Letter G. Next one is letter H. More creative projects for plastic canvas. You got a cool wall holder there. You got a wine carrier. You got a card box. You can make a miniature tea set out of plastic canvas. And then here's more on the cards and the pads. And then another tissue box. You could cover every light switch in your house to make it real obvious for your kids or your grandkids. Turn it off. This one is, I think we're on letter H, 1982, 22 pages. Letter H. 1, 2, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yes, H is correct. And then letter I. This one is letters and numbers in plastic canvas. Look at all the banners you can make. You can do Happy Valentine's Day. You could do Merry Christmas. You could do Happy St. Patrick's Day. All different ways. You can put letters on your tote bag. This is all plastic canvas. You can do a little rainbow love sign. Look at that. Super. Like for Super Bowl that we're not watching. This one is 19 projects. 1983. And that is letter I. This one is doorstops and bookends. Letter J. You got a duck. You got some cool patterns. You got initials. You got a panda bear. You got a pineapple. Be careful displaying that. And a hen on a nest. Letter J. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't see anybody for A through J. So this is all 10 of them, $8.
Ooh, dear. Okay, look. You've been so busy.
All 10 for $8. Any takers? I use plastic canvas. What did she say? To make a princess pointed hat and attach the scarf to the top. That is awesome, Lulu. I need to see a picture of you in that. And a witch's hat. All right. Don't see any takers on my first round.
Okay.
What you got, Miss Pat?
First round, I'm going to do little golden books, and I'm going to do $3 choice. Just claim with whatever word. I don't know what you're talking about. My first one is The Magic Carpet Ride, Aladdin. Pretty good condition, back and front. This little corner had been crimped. I was saying,
how much are we talking?
What'd you say?
How much?
$3.
Okay.
No name on the nameplate. And I don't see any crayon marks or anything. $3, Aladdin. My next one is Mickey Mouse, the best contest ever. And this one, some of these are older than others. Amy did write her name in cursive. This is when kids learned how to write in cursive in school.
Well done, Amy.
And 1977 publication date. Overall, pretty good condition. The name is in the front, playing with Mickey. Next one, this is a new one. Puppy Birthday to You. I'll probably give this to my grandson. And this is a Nickelodeon book. And of course, this is pretty new because Paw Patrol haven't been around forever. And you can see this book has barely been opened. It's still really, really tight. Excellent condition. Paw to claim that one. Next, we have The Sorcerer's Apprentice, and it is Mickey Mouse again. And you can see this book costed $1 at Dollar General. And it is another golden product. I've never seen that type of sticker on there before. No name on the nameplate. And this book is $19.94 and claimed with Dollar General. The next one is I Love You, Daddy. You could get this now for Dad for that holiday that comes up in June. And again, this book is new. No name on the nameplate or anything. And the year on this is 1990. The next one is a funny one. How the Zebra Got His Stripes. How the Zebra Got His Stripes. And this book had belonged to number 2. And it is in pencil, so I guess that could be erased off of there. Barcode is on the inside. And this book is from 2002. I don't know why I thought this book was older than that. The next one we have is Moana. And this is a new book. You can tell because number 1, it costed $4.99. Now Little Golden Books is up to about $6. No name inside. And this is from 2016. Hey, how are you? Thanks for joining.
Hi, Baba Wally.
Now we have the Lion King. Okay, and this one, this is kind of an older one. No name on the end, on the nameplate. 1994. And the reason I thought it was old because they're saying it's regular $1.56, and their price was $1.39. And that's Lion King. Then we have Barney. Barney, clean up, clean up. Barney is sharing, is caring. And claimed Barney. No name on the nameplate. And this is from 1996. 1996 Barney. Then my last one, Easter's around the corner. Long time. Yes, it's been a while. Yeah, we're doing well. Sunny California. It's not that sunny here today. It's raining. It's supposed to rain all day. But it's warm. And this one is the best, the very best Easter Bunny. And this is Pooh. And you can claim with Pooh. No name on the inside. 1997. And if y'all looking for any kind of book in particular, put it in the chat and we can see if we have it. And that way it gives us time to pull for it. And those were my 10 Little Golden Books.
Do another set.
Excuse me?
I said do another set.
Do another set? Okay. So next, okay, these are going to be random books. I never know what's going to come up. Hey, Maria, how are you?
Hi, Maria.
I love reading. These are some, so people say, I haven't read them, okay? This is a book set by Clyde Cussler. And this one is The Silent Sea. This one is The Storm. And this one is Pyrania. I don't know what that say. Okay. Anyway, this ship has like crashed and caught on fire. And these books are from what year? He has a ton of books. And if you want more, I have more of him. I don't know why I have so many. Looking for the published date. 2015. So you'll get all 3 of these books for $2 and just put the word Clive. You'll get 3 books, $2. Okay. So that's 3 books for $2. Can't beat that. Okay, now I'm just going to grab a pile from back here. And again, I don't know what I have, okay? I just pulled them off of the bookshelf. Next, we have Introduction to Music Research. Now, the dust jacket is a little torn. And this book, it was the property of Matthew Ryan Hutch. He was fancy. And this book is from 1967. $1 and put the word music to claim. $1 and music to claim. Next, we have Fabulous Flea Market Decorating.
I think I found like 3 copies of that in my mom's house.
Really? Lou says she's shared on your page the pictures of the plastic canvas.
Oh, thank you, Lulu.
And these are some things that you can do with some items you find at the flea market or that you find on YouTube or whatnot. So some good ideals in there.
Or in my eBay store.
Or Jan's eBay store. And $1 to claim, put the word flea. Flea. What is this one here? This is Scrap Saver Stitch Gift Stitchery. Words are hard for me today. Cute little bear family on the cover. And you know, I showed the zebra book, so you could get the zebra little golden book and this book and make you some zebras to bring your story to life. And this book is, let me see. It is from 1984. It has over 150 pages. Lots of cute things. Let me show you this on page 10. Look at these. Wouldn't that be cute to do for your Easter eggs? Look at the little bunny, the little piglet, the little mouse, and little duck. That would be adorable. And this is $1. And claim with the word gift. Gift. Let's see what else is cute in there. I particularly thought that was cute. Let's see this little elephant. Where is he? There's an elephant eating the peanuts. A cute little bear purse for a little girl or for yourself. Either one. Very cute. What else is in here? It's got lots of really nice projects using all of your little scraps. And this is called the Cupcake Bake Shop. This is what's on the cover. So you get those cute little bears. And then that cupcake is their house, actually. And that little door opens. And they can go in there and live happily ever after. $1 claim with the word gift. This one is a little bit more. Making bead and wire jewelry. Simple techniques. Now that's cute stuff right there. This one, that's real cute. And I have to be real with myself. I'm never getting around to making all of these things that I bought these books for. Look
I've
at
been
that.
having that conversation myself.
Cute stuff in there though. And this book would be $5 and claimed with the word bead. Bead. $5.
I do love gifting books, though.
Yeah, me too. I like all books. That's my problem. And if you're
Same.
watching this on the rerun, honestly, y'all, I probably won't remember the price. So put the name of the book or my keyword. I might remember that. I don't know for sure if I will or not. And I know a lot of people now are into the keto diets. This is a one pot book for that. This book is new. I don't know why I bought this book. Honestly,
Yeah, because you need to lose so much weight, right?
I don't know. I think I bought it just to see more what all this keto mess was about. Well, I shouldn't say keto mess. It's keto stuff. I guess I could send this to Helen because Helen is on that keto diet right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
How much you selling it for? $1?
No, I'm going to do $3 on this one because I just bought this book like last year. So I probably will send it to her though.
There you go.
I got a pile of stuff I need to ship to her. Actually, I'm probably going to see Helen in May because I was talking to her and I was telling her I was thinking, well, first we were going to go visit Teresa, Sweet Tea Treasure.
Mm-hmm.
But Teresa just had knee surgery again, and I don't know if she's going to feel like company next month when we were supposed to go. So I said, well, Helen, I'm thinking about going to Philadelphia the first week of May. And she said, oh, good, we can meet up there. So I think we're going to meet in Philadelphia the first week of May.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then she wants to go over and visit Jason from Mother Trucker Antiques or whatever. And that's about 2 hours from Philadelphia. So that would be a nice little, Then this one right here is Star Wars The Weapon of the Jedi, the Luke Skywalker Adventure, $1. And put Star Wars in to claim. $1. And this book is in great condition. Who is sending me a text? See, that's why I hate on certain things. They will text you to death.
Mm-hmm.
You've been outbid. They're telling me all the things, 16 things I've been outbid on. Anyway.
You got to turn off notifications.
Well, usually I didn't sign up for notifications. I made sure not to check that box. But they're sending them anyway. So that was $1 for this Luke Skywalker book. Excellent condition. 2015. Has 13 chapters. Okay, I'll show 2 more and then pass it back over. This is The New Hot. Okay, cruising through menopause with attitude and style. And that'll be $1. This book costed $24. I didn't pay $24, I know. I mean, I never buy books retail.
But you can pay $24 today. No.
So you could buy this and 23 other books from me today.
Please. As long as they're not magazines, they can go media mail.
I don't have any magazines. Look, this book is $24, but guess what? I'm going to give you 23 free books with the purchase of this book.
That is great. Great salesmanship.
Okay. So back over to Jan.
All right.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. You have to write that down. All right. This one, I'm going to start at $4. Yeah. This is a vintage deckled. You guys know what deckling is? I've learned that over the years. when it makes the pages all ruffly like that. Dr. Tom Dooley. There are 3 books in here. Has the dust cover. Dust cover looks very aged. The hardcover book looks very nice with red pages on the top. So again, this one, we're starting this one at $4. Deliver Us from Evil, The Edge of Tomorrow, and The Night They Burned the Mountain. Looking for a copyright date here. 1960. So 1960, and it's got 3 of Dr. Tom Dooley's books in one book. There are some images, illustrations in them. No pages are torn. 1960. Hardcover book. $4. All right. I just saw your message, Brett, about a thesaurus. So I'll have to go hunting on that corner shelf that has been parked in the back corner and see if there's anything on there. It's funny, when I sold some costume jewelry with Mia, yeah, I found all kinds of boxes back there. And I was just like, man, if these people haven't reached out to me in this long, they probably don't want it anymore. So I put some deep discounts on anything that was actually still sitting on that shelf. But anyway, this is not a thesaurus. This is a dictionary. This is an old dictionary. Webster's New World Dictionary of the American Language. It's a college edition. No smell. It smells like a nice old book. And let's see what year it is. Symbols and language, abbreviation, a word I can't say. Looks like it was my mom's college book because that is her handwriting, writing down a whole bunch of other books. This is from 1958. So a Webster's dictionary with the teeny tiny dictionary font. So there's a whole lot of content, and there are tabs. So you got your little thumb tabs on the side on the dictionary. And I will start this at $8. $8 for a 1958 Webster's New World Dictionary of the American Language. I could tell you a whole bunch of words that are not in this dictionary. But it has images in it. I mean, this is a nice old traditional dictionary. And if you're a Scrabble player, everybody needs to have an old dictionary, because the whole ZI, that shouldn't be allowed. If you can't use it in a sentence, it should not be allowed on the Scrabble board. That's my opinion. Big old dictionary. It weighs 4 pounds. And it is 1,722 pages. Don't see anybody for that. You let me know if you change your mind. All right. This one I wasn't really finding much of, so I'm going to start it at $4. It's called Dirty Dinky and Other Creatures. Poems for Children by Theodore Rothke. That is a cool, that reminds me of the guy Where the Sidewalk Ends kind of drawing. So this is a hardcover book with a dust jacket. The dust jacket's got some sand on it. But other than that, looks very good. It is deep red. The pages are lovely. There's no discoloration. 1973, the year I was born. So this might have been a gift for.
You were born. Guess what? I graduated from high school 2 years later, 1975.
Wow. Yeah, and I like the illustrations that are in here. Yeah, Shel Silverstein. That's the guy I was thinking of, that the illustrations are like. But it's got some interesting poems in here. Let's read one, shall we? Okay. This one, The Lady and the Bear. Story time. A lady came to a bear by a stream. Oh, why are you fishing that way? Tell me, dear bear, there by the stream, why are you fishing that way? I am what is known as Biddly Bear. That's why I am fishing this way. We Biddlies are peculiar bears, and so I'm fishing this way. And besides, it seems there's a law, a most exactuous law, says a bear doesn't dare. This is literature, people. Literature. Okay, here's the picture. Doesn't dare use a hook or a line or an old piece of twine, not even the end of his claw, not even the end of his claw. Yes, a bear has to fish with his paw. A bear has to fish with his paw. I mean, this is American literature. I don't get it. Having trouble with that. $4.
Oh, here
$4.
I just was overlooking the book. Here's the book I saw looking for.
Theodore Rothke. Not seeing anyone for that. Tough crowd. All right. How about an old mystery book? This is from 1951. Old mystery book. We'll start this at $4. It's a Captain Heinrich mystery. A client is canceled. Richard and Francis Lockridge. It has deckled pages. This would be a beautiful display piece. Look at that spine. Cool spine, right? So it has the dust jacket. You open up the book, and the book is in beauteous condition. Black, shiny. Has a little skull-looking thing right there that says Madeline Mysteries. Captain Heinrich gets help from a lively young couple in swimming pool murders. $4 for a cool old. Did I tell you the year? I don't think I told you the year. I'm assuming 70s, but nope, 1951. So this is the 50s. $4 for the old mystery book. All right. This is a lot of 2. Starting at $8. We got 2 Hans Christian Andersen books that have these 3D covers on them. They're by Golden Press, starting at $8 for both of them. They are loved. They are seriously loved. But the cover is still awesome. And if you do a little flicker thing, see stuff moving? That was a big deal back then, stuff moving. And these are not paper pages, except for that one. These are heavy. Hear it? They're not cardboard, but they're definitely really thick cardstock. And the illustrations in here are There's some drawn pictures, but then when you look at the illustration pages, they actually made the dolls and all of the background in the books.
They look 3D, almost like they're ready to pop off that page.
Well, that's because they are staged.
Yeah.
They're not pictures like that. So this one is The Emperor's New Clothes is this story. And there's another one where they staged it with dolls. Everything in there is made. I like this. This guy's got an itty bitty pair of scissors. I like miniatures, in case you didn't know. More dolls. Wonder where these dolls went.
To La La Land.
Mm-hmm. Hans Christian Andersen dolls. So that is The Emperor's New Clothes. And this one is called The Wild Swans. Kelly, whoever Kelly is, claimed that book. And then you get past the first page, and it is the thick cardstock. And same thing. Everything in the pictures of the storybook was handmade and posed for the pictures. So it's not like any storybook that you would show to people now, which is all, printed in color and whatnot. You can see these little dolls, they have like nylons, the old stockings on their faces. So those are pretty cool stories. Don't see any interest in those. $8. Okay. Here's another one. We're going to start at $4. This is looking for the year. This is an antique. This is from copyright 1907. It has embellished raised on the top. The spine is indented. It is The Story of American Painting by Charles Caffin. Gold pages on the top. Regular pages on the side and the bottom. So if you wanted to just make a beautiful display of old books, it's got the gold there. And this is in really nice condition considering it's almost 120 years old. So we're going to start this one at $4. It also has one of the ex libris who owned the book. That was a big deal back in the early 1900s was, you had your own library. Hi, Connie. Hi, PC. Pages are in really good condition. They are a little yellowed with age. And this is full of plates of all different types of artwork. There's the copyright, 1907. You can't believe I still have books. Oh my God, I still have books. Holy crap, I have books. So these are all of the plates that are in there. I mean, these are all plates of paintings. So for about 45 seconds, I contemplated tearing the plates out and putting them in frames and selling them that way. And then I went, you know what? Thank you for the idea, Mom, but I don't want to. So I'm not gonna. So that's what I would do if I didn't have a 20 by 60 barn full of stuff to get rid of, is this 120-year-old book. I would take some of these beautiful plates of American paintings and I would put them in frames and maybe sell them as sets per author. or something like that, I think books like this should be preserved, but I'm not preserving them. $4, Story of American Painting. I got nothing, Miss Pat. We haven't broke the cherry yet.
Okay. Y'all looking for any particular kind of books? Let us know.
And if you just want to hang out and not buy anything, that's cool too.
I can guarantee you between the two, one of us is going to find it.
Mm-hmm.
But, we kind of just wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
Some time with everybody because I know it's been a while.
I need to get back to it.
Which I have kind of sort of started. I started having a sale on Mondays at 1:30.
On your YouTube?
Yes. And thank you, Kathy. I did finally get those invoices done. That I've gotten kind of spoiled with whatnot, not doing invoices.
Yeah.
And those things will go out tomorrow morning. So I will get caught up tomorrow. But what I did for the sale I had yesterday on YouTube with Stephanie is I invoice immediately following the show. So if you buy something today, I will invoice tonight. And, if you pay today, then it'll go out tomorrow. Okay, let's pull.
All right. That goes for me too, because it seems like it's not going to be a lot at this point. So it should be really easy to get it done by the end of the day. But books are not glassware, so it's not bad.
Did you see that Lou is looking for a John Dickerson car book?
No.
Yeah.
John Dickerson car book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
We have this Peter Rabbit, and this is an older version. It does have a little wear there on the spine, on that corner. And this Peter Rabbit book, this is a big golden book. And this book is it was to Maria from Uncle Chris with love. So it's right there, all across there. It is hand stitched in. I'm looking for a date. This is from 1963. And this book is the third printing. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Barb.
I love the watercolor drawings in this book. And this book is $3 and Claim with Peter. $3 and Claim with Peter. Okay, let's see what the next one is. This is a hard cardstock book or board book, and it's first words. There's Daddy, and the little boy or the little person is climbing on Daddy's back. And they're also showing you how to do it in sign language or baby's basic, whatever. They speak their own language. So here, when you see your child going, all of that, they're saying words for real. And that book is $1 and Claim with Word. Word. It's in really good condition. Claim with Word. Hey, Crazy Cat.
Crazy Cat.
Crazy Cat will take the paint book for $4.
We have our first sale, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Thank you, Crazy Cat. Will you email me your info, please?
Next, we have the Lookbook Cookbook. Lookbook Cookbook, which can be kind of a tongue twister. And this book is in great condition. This is what, like, the hip people, groovy people, whatever, what they would be eating to look cool. And you know what? Let me get off of this to opt out. I don't see how you opt out, but they're getting on my nerve.
Just silence it.
No, like us. Then I'll be forgotten 3 days later.
Yeah. Nope, I hear you.
And this book is $3 and Claim with the Word Simple. No, when it's not my turn, I'm going to go to the website. I have to opt out of it. Next, we have Nature Craft with the microwave. So this is like stuff you find out in the wild, in your yard, the weeds, the flowers, and they tell you how to dry them and create wonderful things. Here's a bath powder they made out of some cornstarch, dried herbs, and essential oils. So, so that's a natural powder, which would be really good. There's some bath bags. You use some herbs and a handkerchief and some yarn. I mean, the herbs, those you have to grow those yourself. But some cute things is in this little book here. And this book is $1 and claimed with the word nature. Nature. Okay. Next. And then I'm going to show some children's books. Is anybody out there interested?
Just show them, Miss Pat. They don't know what they want until they see it.
Cookbook. Some children's book. This is a cookbook, low fat cooking. This is only February, so it's a great way to start 2024. Continue the rest of 2024 off healthy.
Oh, shame salesmanship.
No,
It's good. It's good. I'm picking up tips from you today.
We all have these things that we need to do, and like today is day number 4 for me with no sweet tea. I used to drink like 3-4 sweet teas a day. And today is day number 4.
Good girl.
I've got to leave that sweet tea alone. But they got some good recipes in here. And this book is $1 and claimed with Sunset. Okay, then let's pull out some. I thought it was some children's books on that side of me. This is a landscaping book, which I probably should be keeping because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to landscape my yard. I think I need to keep this book.
Happens to me all the time.
I don't know if you've seen my post where there was a gas explosion in front of my house.
I did.
And it kind of scorched the house some in the grass. And we finally have gotten settled with the city and insurance and all of that. So they're going to be starting soon. So I may need to keep this book so I can see how I want the yard landscaped. Yeah, better keep that. At least look at it before I This one I bought because I thought it would be so neat if I had all perennials. And I did get a lot of perennials, but one thing I found, a lot of these perennials in here are not available for my area. I mean, they have a little section, but so I found out that Big Bloomers can tell me more. Yeah, they were actually working on the gas line. They were repairing a water leak. And with the backhoe thing, they dug a little deeper than they should have, even though they were marked. And it was a huge gas explosion. So they made everybody get out of the house on my street. And fire trucks, and they was just dousing the house with water to stop it from catching on fire.
Terrifying.
And when they finally got it out, then they had to go into the house and with this little meter thing, make sure no gas had gotten into the house. And then the fire chief go like, we were really worried. We really thought your house was going to go. We really thought your house was going to go. And I'm going, that's the last thing you need to be telling me. Then when the guy from the city comes out to do his little inspection, he go like, we were praying because we really thought your house was going to go. And I'm going like, thanks a lot. But anyway, it was a blessing that it didn't, because I've seen some other gas explosions and I see how bad they can go. It burnt up 2 city vehicles, a big dump truck and a backhoe and a little car. And there was a big hole in the street, so the street was shut down for days. But nobody was hurt. We had minor damage to the house and minor damage basically to the yard. So this book is $1, Perennial Gardening, $1. So, I felt like it was a blessing, that part. Okay. Then I have Dining for Two. Dining for Two. 150 easy recipes for everyday and special occasions. Valentine's Day is coming. Yeah, it was scary. It was very scary. But like I say, we were out of the house and it was cold. And they did bring some vehicles, some warming stations. They called them, for real, it was just a van for us to sit in. And then they were talking about putting us up in a shelter overnight. And I'm going like, I'm not going to a shelter. Y'all need to put us up in a hotel. So they did end up clearing us so we could go back into the house, thank goodness. And they worked all night because, the fire was so high that it burnt the electrical wires on the telephone poles or the electrical poles. So they had to replace that whole pole and everything. So it was scary for a minute, but it was a blessing that nothing, we weren't hurt. And this Dining for Two book, you won't get this by Wednesday for Valentine's Day, but it'll give you ideals, and every day can be Valentine's Day cooking for you and someone special, whether it's your spouse, significant other, husband, child, whoever. A great little book, $1. Now, this is a good one here. This is Becoming Dr. Seuss. It's a thick book. It has lots of pages to read. This book was regularly $32. And today I am offering it for $2. It was published in 2019. It's by Brian J. Jones. Yep, this is a good book. Nice and I love color. I don't think I have any coloring books. I think I've gotten rid of all of my coloring books. I said I was going to pull out some children's books. Well, I can always go with little golden books. I always have tons of those. So we're going to go back with some little golden books. Here is Sophia the First. You know what? I got a Sophia the First doll. I'm going to put this book and the doll together for my next toy sale.
Smart.
And then we have Richard Scarry, Just for Fun. And these books are $3. There's the inside. Nameplate is clean. And this book is from 1960.
Yeah, I've been putting all of my Richard Scarry books together. I don't know what I'm going to do with them together, but
that's what I may need to do.
Lot them up.
Juggle with me. You know what I'm going to do while we're sitting here? I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to start listing some books.
There you go.
While I'm sitting here. Here's the baby book. Any of these are $3. Here is a Frozen. It's like funny. Frozen never gets old. I guess this is my Disney lot here because it seems like all of these are Disney just about. Here's Planes. Here's Lady and the Tramp, $3. Here is Tinkerbell. So any of those books, $3. Now this is an older one here. I haven't looked it up, but you can see the inside. So on this one, I would say $6. And this is a first edition. And how I know that, when you look in the spine, you'll see the letter. It's a letter A back there. And this book is from 1963. 1963. Okay, so that was those. And I'm going to post those online right now. Let's see what this old book is here. Look at at this old book here, The Tale of Little Dogs. I don't know how much. Let me see what this book is worth. It might be worth something. I would like Lady and the Tramp. Okay, Barbara.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you. Ding, 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 ding. Lady and the Tramp, Barbara. Let me put your name on that.
You are Pat's first sale. She might send you some free stuff, forewarning.
Why am I writing the name of the book on here instead of Barbara Phillips? I think I have your info, Barbara, but it's been a minute. So if you don't mind sending it to me again, I would appreciate it. Lady and the Tramp. That is a good one, though. What was I? I was going to look that book up real quick. So just indulge me for just a moment while I look that book up. Just out of curiosity.
Now I want to start singing it.
Ooh, I better keep that one.
The Lady and the Tramp song.
Wait, look how much. I'm going to show you how much they have this book, which probably not going to sell for that. I mean, prices are all over the place, of course. Here is it on Abe's Books. Can you see that ridiculous price they have?
God.
And then Etsy on.
I've got one that is questionable on its actual value too.
Yeah, on Etsy they got $13.
Depends on the edition, where it was published.
Both of those.
Who published it?
Is the same edition. And then somebody else on Etsy have it for $4. So I'm going to put it someplace between $4 and $400.
Excellent choice.
Oh, yes. Let me see. Yeah, same book. 1921. Y'all want it today, $13. A $400 book.
I got one that could be thousands.
What's her name? Katie Reeds had posted $1,000 books on a video last week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
This one is The Little Prince.
I got that too. Is it right here?
So this is...
Make yourself big so I can see if it's the same book.
So it's The Little Prince. It doesn't have the dust jacket. And from everything that I can tell, it is the very first one that was translated from French. So this is the very first, a true first edition of this book. And it ranges, I mean, and I've looked at the solds. The solds are legit. Some of them are like $3,000. Now this is not in $3,000 condition. So I don't know. I might just put it up on eBay for like $850 and see what happens.
Yeah. I've got a few. I know they're all in the house. I got a little stack of books.
Mm-hmm.
The price is like ridiculous that I've been supposed to list forever and haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's... You want me to keep going?
Yeah, you can keep going while I pull some more.
Okay. So this one I'm going to list for $200, and I will offer it today for $100. So this is a true first edition, Curtains for Three by Rex Stout. And it is one of the mystery books put out by Viking Press. And it is 1951. Printed in the USA. This is the first edition of the Viking Press, is what I'm understanding. I don't know. They have an awful lot of information about the copyright here. Oh, let me get my face out of there, otherwise it won't. Anyway, it says copyright 1948, 1949, 1950 by Rex Stout. Published by the Viking Press in February 1951. Published on the same day in the Dominion of Canada by the Macmillan Company of Canada Limited. So my understanding is this book was self-published for 3 years, and then this is the first publication with an actual publisher. So if you want a cool old 1950s mystery hardcover book that's in fantastic shape and is possibly worth quite a bit of money for $100, you let me know. All right. Let's see what people are doing here. How about knitting? Some knitting books? Let's do this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do five knitting books at $10. We'll start this at $10. So the first one is Robin Illusion. And this is from, this has fantastic instructions in it. These are all sweaters, all different kinds of sweaters. I can't see a time period. My guess would be the 80s on these sweaters. So this is a knitting lot of sweaters. I wish I had the patience. I don't. I love my sweaters. So that's the first one. That is Robin Illusion. $10 for this lot. This one is Fashion Knitting from 1996. A suite of sweaters from classic to contemporary. These were my mom's knitting books. Fashion Knitting number 83, June 1996. And they got all different kinds of sweaters. So these are great instructions. All different types of sweaters. And then we get older here. This is, there's 3 fashion knitting magazines. This one is from 1988. Spotlight on Stitches. They're teaching you stuff. All different kinds of sweaters. Summer sweaters. They got full page patterns. Knitting stuff. Got that one. This one is 86. Whoa, look at that. That's amazing. Not my type. Sweaters, sweaters, sweaters. Need something to do when the power's out and you can only have, your fireplace going. No internet. Knit sweaters. $10 for 5 vintage knitting books. No takers. These are back. Keep them separated. All right. This is a paperback lot. See how many paperbacks? There is one, that's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 paperbacks. And these are all Civil War. Civil War paperbacks. And I will start this at $16. You got the Green Berets. These are, I don't, you guys will have to tell me what information you want. So $16 for the Civil War paperback book. The Green Berets, War as I Knew It, George Patton Jr. The Compact History of the Civil War. Collier Books, 1960. Landscape Turned Red. The Battle of Antietam. Well, I don't know how to say that word. The Battle of Antietam. Whatever. It's one of the books. $16. $15. The Civil War in America. This is a Doubleday Anchor book. This is another Bruce Catton book, This Hallowed Ground. This one is a pocket book, A Stillness at Appomattox. Bruce Catton. The Red Badge of Courage, Stephen Crane. Co-Atic, Sam Watkins. And The Exciting Saga of the AEF in France, Battleground of World War I. $15 for 10 books. I don't know, Miss Pat. We might want to just start listing here.
That's what I'm working on.
Come on, guys. Give us something you want to see. All right, I'm going to put these 10 books back in this wonderful bag that they were in. Antietam. And they were in this bag so nicely, too. Oh, there we go. Now they're nice again. I'm going to tape that back up. Civil War paperback lot. Nobody for that. Go in there. What else we got here? I got some counted cross stitch. These start at $2. This one is Leisure Arts, Frosty the Snowman. Cool little snowman. Jan, can I get the sweater lot, please? You bet. Thank you so much. Sue. Easy Cats. Put that over here. Make sure you send me your up-to-date information. Frosty the Snowman. This is from 1994. And it shows you all the different stuff that you can put the snowman on. You can do them on ornaments. You can do them on towels. You can do them on mittens. And these are nice, vibrant, colored, easy to see charts in this one. $2. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, $2. Letter A. $2 letter A for Frosty the Snowman. This one is $2 letter B. Okay, if nothing's changed, then I've got it. A Bearkin Christmas. Burdette Publications. And it got all different kinds. This is also cross stitch. I think the only paper dolls that I have are sold or listed. So that one's $2 letter B for the Bearkins. And there are tons and tons and tons of bear patterns there. $2 letter B. This one is, wow, this one was originally $12. We'll do $2. This one is a Leisure Arts book. It looks newer. Fast and Festive. There are 50 Christmas designs. You got Santas, snowmen, poinsettias. You got penguins, cats, bears. I Heart Christmas. There's a little kitten on a present. This is $2 letter C. And these are the nice bright colored charts. Lots and lots. 50 designs. $2 letter C. Look at them all. It's a nice brightly colored book. This one looks like it might have been pulled out of a fire. Doesn't smell crispy, but it looks, maybe it was just overage on spray paint or something. But anyway, this is a Merry Mouse Christmas, designs by Gloria and Pat. I think these are the same folks that do the Precious Moments cross-stitch ones. This will be letter D, $2 for this one. Let's see how many we got in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe about 15 or 16. And these are charts with the symbols. I prefer the symbol charts myself. I do not, the colors make my eyes blurry. So there are some really sweet, let's get to the colored pages. I think these are the Gloria and Pat are the Precious Moments folks. And they're doing little mouses. Yeah, look at the little mouses sleeping under the quilt. Mouses with a Christmas tree. Mouse in a matchbox. Aw, isn't he cute? Mouses in stockings. This one's $2. Letter D. And a couple more. You can make a whole series. You could do your whole house in mouses. $2 letter D. All right, this one, we'll start this at, well, I don't know, $4. This doesn't look like it was ever read. Brandy new. Brandy new old stock. At Home with Thimbleberries quilts. Lynette Jensen. This was originally a $20 book. I'll do it for $4. And 25 country quilts and decorative accessories. 25 quilt patterns for $4. Thimbleberries. Thimbleberries is like everybody loves. Everybody that loves Thimbleberries loves everything Thimbleberries. Well, they got all kinds of stuff. There's those little placemats that you can make by putting little coins in them. You sew a yo-yo over the coins, and they're nice and heavy, and they lay wherever you want them to lay. But this is a really nice book, and these are really laid out, easy patterns for beginning quilters can do fancy stuff without getting overly complicated. She's a good teacher. So,
Like those books
too. 200 and something pages here. No crack on the spine. $4 Thimbleberries quilt book. This is a vintage hardcover book. This is from 1996. No quilting adventures for me yet. I still got to set up my my sewing room. Everything's still in totes. This is a hardcover book from House of White Birches. 101 fun to crochet projects. I'll start this at $4. And doesn't look like the spine was ever cracked on this either. 1996. And it is just full of, they got Afghans, doilies, sachets, baby clothes, bunny, jar lid covers, toys, Christmas stockings. You can do a whole baby ensemble. This is all crochet patterns. Baby booties. Look at the little elephant you can put on the baby bottle. He did. By Christmas, he sure did. Rosie Bear. Look at that teddy bear that you could crochet. She's got all those Capodimonte flowers on her. $4 for this in perfect condition hardcover book.
Why is shipping
101 fun to crochet. All right, we'll do $4 on this one. This one is also a brand new condition hardcover book. This is the Classic American Quilt Collection Log Cabin book. This is a Rodale quilt book. Doesn't look like anybody's ever opened this either. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different log cabin projects in this book. This is so we did this block. Hi, Mylana. Oh, first weekend of May. I think I want to come. We did this block with at Lana's church. This was the scrappy log cabin block, and we exchanged them amongst each other. So if you made 10, then you picked up 10, and you ended up with this huge pile of scrappy log cabin blocks that everybody else made, which the coloring is cool, but not everybody is a perfect sewer. So you got to do a little manipulation with making the blocks the same size. Scrap half log cabin. And these are awesome ones. Barbara, you want the Thimbleberries one? You got it, honey. There's a pineapple log cabin quilt block that they teach you how to make. This is an Amish log cabin quilt block. Yeah, my blocks are still in a bag too. You'll text me? Good girl. I have to get together, Milana. Maybe you can help me set up my sewing room. Make me do it. Babes did the molding down there, so all I have to do is just start somewhere unpacking stuff I haven't touched in almost 7 years and set it up.
You know what I just did the other day? Last week, I was working in my garage, and every box that I hadn't opened that I touched since I've been here, I donated it.
Yeah, see, I can't
no
do that with
idea.
my sewing room.
Well, this was some sewing stuff I know, but
right. But I walked away from that life to deal with my mom's estate. I don't see anybody for the log cabin book, but Barb wants the Thimbleberries book. And I've wanted desperately to get back to it. So that rule can't work for me.
Well, I think I wanted to do some of it. I'm like, I got to go. It's got to go.
Well, once I start going through it, I think I'm going to start parting with a lot of stuff. Barbara Phillips.
I'm making these little taking in this little scooter at the waist. I'm going to go up high here and do the top of this.
Don't think I'm ready to part with that book, so that's going right there. Cross-stitch books nobody wanted. All right. Want me to keep going, Miss Pat?
Yeah, you can keep going, or just let me know. I'm sewing right now. Making these
okay.
scooter bottoms was in horrible shape, so I'm making them fit her right.
Barb would like the Thimbleberry. Yes, I got that. Okay. Here's some more plastic canvas stuff, but it's plastic canvas patterns of quilts. So these are, and we'll just do $1. So this one is Children of the Amish. And it's got a little, this one's a Lone Star quilt with an Amish girl. Down here, there's a log cabin quilt with a little boy. It looks like there's 6 patterns. This is another series you can do for yourself. And this is a book that has the great big life-size pop-out pattern. So you can really see it. $1. Type in Amish. This one is making little trivet. This is actually a kind of cool concept. You know what? I might sell this with the beads.
Good idea.
Yeah. So you're actually making trivets and somehow putting beads in the middle of the pattern so that it stands up. How the heck are they doing that?
That looks so much better. Now let's fix your little top and see if that can make you look a little presentable.
Place beads on dowels. Place dowels with beads in the assembled piece Placing beads in the cutout, tack in place to the wrong side of bottom with monofilament line. Don't overthink it, Jan. It's $1. Quilt block trivets. Quilt block trivets, and there's a whole bunch of different ones. These are made in plastic canvas, and they've got the beads go in the holes, and you do them with monofilament thread. I don't know how much of a great idea this is if you could actually put something hot on it, but $1. Quilt trivets. Let's see. This one is American School of Needlework, and this is 5 different sets of purse accessories from 1996. It's in the bag, it's called. You got checkbook covers, and this is Jean Linehauser. She has produced thousands of patterns. Very talented woman. Checkbook covers, coupon holders, sunglass cases. You can do them in all different patterns and textures. Doesn't look like this book was ever used. 1996. $1 letter, I don't know, C. I didn't sell any plastic canvas ones the first time around. Anybody watching that's interested in plastic canvas? Otherwise, I'm going to move on to something else. Oh, here's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 8 books for $5. These are thin, and they are all small cross stitch patterns. $5 for the whole, for 8 books, which is the thickness of like 1 book. So this one is the Friendship Collection from Susie's Zoo. All kinds of little critters there.
Maybe I take that off.
What are they doing? Look at those dancing cats. We love them. There's a cat with a ball of yarn down here. This one is sachets and pin cushions. Anybody that does their own potpourri or anything like that. Pin cushions are also a wonderful gift for crafters. Pull a little lace in there after you do a little cross stitch thing. Sachets and pin cushions. This is purse size tissue covers. These are great, like little gifts, little things to stitch with cross stitch. This is clothing designs for little people. So there's little tiny, like there's a little bee, or a football, or a ladybug. You can, it's, you know, a chart like this, and you can just get creative with wherever you want to stick one of these little cross stitch designs. There's like little. These could go on tea towels, the little birds. There's a train, there's elephants, there's bunnies. And cross stitch is cheaper than therapy. So keep that in mind. If you're a process person, it's very relaxing. Anybody that likes cows, these are some cute cow designs. Herd it. Get it? Herd, cow, herd. Through the grapevine. And you got some cool cartoony looking cows there you can stitch. These would be a cute gift for anybody that really likes cows. Special days, special people. These are little things, more little things you can do. You could make a little pin cushion. You could, whatever. You know. You hear me talking? You hear me, hear what I'm saying here? Cowboys, Santa Clauses, Easter bunnies. There's a cute little girl doing something at a table, says something about sisters. Happy Mother's Day. There's a little jack-o'-lantern.
Repairing these little clothes sometimes is more than a notion.
That's also cheaper than therapy, Miss Pat.
I know, that's why I do this kind of stuff.
I know, me too. Words to remember: alphabets, borders, and designs. There's a whole lot of talking on this one. Lots of talking. So they give you the full alphabet that you can cross stitch on stuff with. They give you some ideas on words to use, which, if you buy my dictionary, you could also find your own words to cross stitch with your letter patterns. These are border designs, more border designs, and then stuff on the back.
Read the comment. Read Brad's comment.
I heard people who cross stitch are mass murderers, and I discriminate against them. Maybe. So if you want a murder mystery book along with the cross stitch, I'm really shooting here. All right, this is the last one for this lot. I'm trying to give these away for $5, you guys. You can get $5 at least each for these if you're a reseller and you're not interested in crafting. If you don't know anything about what I'm showing, there's value in it. It just, you have to like it. You have to want to take the time to do it. This one is Leisure Arts Leaflet 2830 in Even a Mouse. There's 30 designs. And there are bears, there are mice, there are gingerbread people, there are snowmen, there are angels, and you can stick these characters in the very many places that I have suggested. Pot holders.
This one here.
Trivets, make somebody a purse. Look at the little mouse under the quilt. Wouldn't that be a cute ornament? An ornament. And then you know what else you can do with these? You can get the plastic canvas, the 14 count plastic canvas, and do cross stitch designs on plastic canvas and then cut around them. They look very cool. All right. I give up. Miss Pat, it's your turn.
My turn. Okay, y'all want me to sell books or you want to watch me sew? Which one? I'm going to try to repair.
We'll do whatever you want to entertain y'all.
This dress here is a very expensive Barbie dress, but it had a terrible hole, and whoever mended it did a horrible job. So I thought I would try to mend it and make it look a little better. So, but I am going to show y'all some books. I did pull out some books for real. Let me just trim that thread there and stick my needle so I don't lose it. And I don't want those. I don't want that either. Okay. I have these ones here. We have super quilters too. And lots of pages in here, lots of projects, full-size patterns or templates. I'd like to say patterns, but full-size templates in there. And just about every pattern you can imagine, because it is super quilters. $2. And
you can make that a child seat too.
What?
Stick it under a kid at the kitchen table.
Oh.
Prop them up.
Okay, the next
Because
one.
nobody gets a phone book anymore, right?
We get a phone book where I live, but it's only, let me find something the size of the phone book where I live.
It's
Take
small, right?
take the book and cut it in half,
Yep.
and it's about this thick, and it's
Yep.
only it's like a 5x7.
Yeah. I
Which I,
actually have a whole bunch of them because I used to use them for scrap quilting.
hmm.
You would rip out the pages and you'd sew right through that paper, and you didn't care about the which way the grain and the fabric was going because that paper held it together until you were ready.
This is Little Critters, just a storybook collection. Everybody loves these. Excellent condition, and it has bye bye, mom and dad. Good for me and you, just a school project. So it has like one, two, three, four, five, six different stories in here. And let's do $2 and just put in the word critter. $2 critter. Critter, critter, critter. Next, we have this huge treasury of Mother Goose rhymes. It's a thick book, really a nice one here. The graphics, when you look at this cover, every time I look at it, I know it's not, but it just kind of reminds me of someone else. And I'll see if somebody come up with who kind of artwork it looks like. Let me open it up. I had to put it down. Yeah, these illustrations look so much like. Uh, and it's all the stories that's in there were nursery rhymes. But I want to show you some of the pictures in here. Ooh, it is a thick book. So let's do this for a whole $3. $3, and this is kind of padded, so it's a little bit soft. So you'll get this big, thick book. Don't the artwork kind of remind you of Mary Engelbrett, though? But it's not her, but it reminds you of her. That one, and that's my pile. Let's do this one. Let me pull these two out, see what these are here. This is Quick and Cuddly Quilts. Quick and Cuddly Quilts for baby. And they have all the little farm animals on that one. Full-size patterns and templates inside. And I guess these are the ones. Look at the little dinosaur one. Yeah, page 8. Let's see that one. Page number 8. And where is the picture? Not only can you make the dinosaur quilt, you can make a little stuffy. And this book will be $1. And just put in the word quick. Quick. There's some of the other ones. The little choo-choo one is cute. And this one here, you get a mother's helper's bag you can make to go with this one over here. I always get confused on here. See that right there? This quick little bag right there you can make for your quilt to go in. So that's $1. And this one is a long piece of blonde hair. Is Carving Realistic Birds by H.D. Green. And if you're into carving, I mean, they do look good. Look how real. And this book will be $1. Carving Realistic Birds, $1. I'm going to stick those back on the shelf down here. And what else do I have out? Here is a here's the Rachel Ray book. If you're a person that's visual, it has over 600 photos in it. Some of this looks good. saucy skirt steak with orange spice sweet potatoes. How many of y'all gonna watch the Super Bowl tonight? Anybody gonna watch the Super Bowl? And are you gonna cook anything special for the Super Bowl? That looks kind of good. Nope, me neither. Me neither, Kathy. That looks kind of good right there. I don't know what that green stuff is, but that looks kind of good. I did take some wings out and unthawed and seasoned in the refrigerator, so I'm just going to stick them in the air fryer. Nope, nope, nope. Me neither. And my husband's really not a big Super Bowl fan either. One of my good friends, she's at the Super Bowl. Well, she went to Vegas for the Super Bowl. She had tickets. Here is a book for making outdoor projects using 2x4s. This book kind of let me down, or maybe I let the book down. I'm not real sure, but I thought I could build me something in here. Didn't turn out super good. Trying to find which one it was. It was a little chair-like thing I was trying to build. And it kept being wobbly. Oh, here it is right here. These chairs I was trying to build, but they were a little wobbly. It was easy, but the chairs was wobbly, so I don't know if it was me or if it was them. He doesn't need a book, though. He doesn't need a book. So that was another one there that I had. Let's see what these ones are here. That and this. We have give me just a minute. I had to go check something that just happened on here. Blogging for Bliss. So it gives you ideas about blogging and stuff. $2, Blogging for Bliss. Well, I do have a coloring book here. And it doesn't look like any of the pages are colored or anything. Show you some of the pictures in there. It's called Blogging for Bliss. All kinds of little designs. This is an adult coloring book. Color and reflects on God's wonderful world. And this book is $3. And I guess on the back of each page, they have a Bible verse. They have scripture. Okay, $3 for that one. Ooh, I think Jan was just talking about some of these here. Or maybe it was my neighbor. I can't remember. Crochet some dish towels.
Ooh.
And there is also a tea cozy or a thing to cover your dish detergent bottle with.
Oh,
Here's
I think I threw it out.
Dispenser. Another soap dispenser that looks like a teapot. $1. Then we have puppies. And here's some German Shepherd puppies.
There was a book for Babe. What was the book for Babe?
She was saying that. I said, oh, he doesn't need that book. The 2x4 book, Building Furniture for
Oh, yeah,
Outside.
he doesn't need that.
Yeah. I was telling him my adventures was my chair was it was wobbly. And let's see here. What else do I have back here? Every time I see this one, I'm hoping I sold one of these last week. Well, I just seen the word Barefoot Contessa, and I was assuming that it was the one on the shelf. But then today I found another Barefoot Contessa. So I'm hoping I sent the customer that ordered the book the right one, is what I'm hoping. So I pray I sent them the right book. Oh, I need that. No, I don't. Yeah, so I'm hoping I sent the customer the right book for $3 for that book. Yeah, I do sell not a lot, but my daughter does really good on it. She we both sell on Pango Books, and she does really good. She sells a few books every day, but she has a lot listed and she's more active than I am. So she really is enjoying that. She doesn't have good success on eBay because she doesn't stay up on it. But okay, this is a gardening book. I mean, a golf book. Anybody play golf? Yep. Anybody that play golf? My husband plays 7 days a week if he could.
Wow.
I mean, well,
At least he's got a hobby.
Yeah, but he needs to make me more of a priority.
We got to talk to that Mr. Green.
Guess it is what it is. Guess he figured he can, avoid me after 40-some years. We spent enough time together. This is a nice book here, making gift baskets. And with Mother's Day coming up, it's some really good ideals in here for real. I'm gonna get another box. And this book is $2. $2. And let's see, what else do I have? Let's do the Immortals. Let's see what the Immortals are about. I do too, but he won't play putt-putt with me. The Immortals gives an intimate, honest, unflinching look at the lives of military families during the war. Our hero, Callie Coleman, is courageous, plucky, and resilient. Your heart will beat along with hers on every page of this tender yet horrible story. This is the Immortals, $1. And then here is a book about James Earl Carter Jr., better known as Jimmy Carter. So this is him in his early life. And then I'm quite sure then they're going to show him with the love of his life, Rosalind Carter. There's him on the basketball team. That's him at Southwestern College down in Georgia. Then he eventually went on to Georgia Tech. And there he is with the love of his life, Rosalind Carter, that recently passed away. And this is a picture of them with their family in 1976. That's them with the family in 1976. Amy Carter was not the most, let me leave it alone. Yeah, so it gives it just there's the hostage release. There's him and Rosalind during the Habitat, $1 for Jimmy Carter or James Earl Carter Jr. And then I'm going to show, how the books just fell over. Yeah, that's the right word. Thank you for helping me with that word. And then if you knit, gifted, lovely little things to knit or knit and crochet. But most of the projects are knitted, to be truthful, if I remember right. And this is $1 gifted, which is lovely little things to knit and crochet. Okay. And I think, well, we've been on for about 2 hours almost. So I'll just stay here the rest of the time and keep Jan company.
All right.
And
I hear you talking.
I'm just going to sit here and sew and list between the two things to keep me busy.
All right. I'll keep going through stuff here.
Yeah, just keep on going.
All right. I got 4 Sphere magazines from the 70s. 78, 78, 78, 77. Now, these are coming up on 50 years. So that's supposed to be like, the market's supposed to go high when you hit that 50. This is what Dr. Lori says. When you hit that 50-year mark. So these are the world of fine food and creative living. So these are full of recipes. And my mother also saved them because they had lots of table layouts. Hi, Sandy. How are you? So she loved seeing, like the old, see those look like they're Nippon, the way that gold gilt is on those little martini glasses and the decanters and the tops and stuff like that. So for people that like to research what they used to serve stuff in, now this table layout here looks like a whole bunch of Nippon stuff. So if you zoom in, you can see that raised gold gilt painting in there. Hand painted dishes, more of those gold goblet things. But aside from that, there are recipes from the 70s. And there's articles on, let's see, one's all about cloves. Cooking lesson. Paskha. I don't know if that's Russian. Yes, this particular issue, I think, is all Russian recipes. So $4 for the lot for the 3 of them, Sue. So this one, yes. Let me read the title. Celebrate a Russian Easter. So this one is Russian cultures, recipes, and table layouts. This one is classic onion soup, sparks of French supper. And they've got, look at all that brown drip pottery. I got lots of that. I got Hull. I got Pfaltzcraft. Let's see what else we got in here. Advertising from the 70s. You want them? Good girl. I'm going to stop talking about them. The other one is canning jars. Unless anybody wants to offer $5 for them instead of $4, they're going to go to Sue. Look at that. The American food processor. 50 years ago. But my mom liked the pictures, I think. Coconut cuisines. Places for parties. And all the room layouts from the 70s. And then tons and tons and tons of recipes. Mango ice cream. I would like some of that, Sue, please. You send that to me. And then this one is Yugoslavia. Fabulous brioche, easy to bake. Too late, Sue Bottom. You lose out. Put that in there for Miss Sue. That pile. What else we got in this box here? We got.
Oh, shoot, not.
Anybody like MC Escher? MC Escher is the guy that does the symmetry and perspective. Yeah, I hear you, PC. Drawings. So this is $8 for this lot. There's 3 books. Escher on Escher, Exploring the Infinite. So he was a Dutch artist. And some of that stuff might look familiar to you, where it's like two different pictures of things. You see one in the dark, one in the light. So this is a book about his art and how he would plan out them. This one is a MC Escher pop-up book where it's got buildings that pop up because, you know, we all need a good pop-up book in our life. This, I guess you're supposed to pull this way. Oh, look at that. Cool pop-up book by an artist. MC Escher. There's another one popping up. That one looks like it's kind of stuck and needs some assistance. I don't know how it's stuck though. Oh, I guess it's... Oh, I was supposed to force it there. What's money? More MC Escher, MC Escher. $8. And then the last one in this lot is a big fat paperback. Visions of Symmetry. This book was $25. 1990. And it is just full of sketches that he wrote, his journal, patterns. You know, if you're an artist, this is your stuff. This is your deal. $8 for that lot, or it's getting listed. Put that in my... Nobody wanted it today, so list it. Don't put it back on the shelf box. That's what I'm calling that box right there. Let's see what else we got here. We got these are craft. This is a craft lot. I'll do half. No, I'll just do the whole thing. Escher pop-up sells for about $40. Cool. That's what I'll list it for. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 booklets. We'll start them at $8. This is one. Let's just do them $1 at a time then. 1A, Woman's Circle Christmas book from 1978. A little rough on the back, but the contents are there. Candyland house, no baking required. Yeah, baby. Dolls. It's like a bizarre, holiday bazaar book. There's a little angel. You can make her dress. Little sock puppets. This is 1A. Quilting. Make a pom-pom Christmas tree. You know you wanna. Here's how to make a trinket box out of greeting cards. 1A. 1B is McCall's Christmas. 200 great ideas. 200 is a lot for one book. For $1. That's like $2 an idea. No. 2 cents an idea. Let's see what we got in here. This is a pretty fat one. Hi, Doug. No, I haven't seen any tie quilt books. It's 162 pages of good stuff from, I'm going to guess this is the 70s too. Yeah, 76. So 200 Christmas ideas. You can knit people, you can make a quilt, you can make bears, you can make nursery rhyme thingies, you can make stuff with the stuff, you can make a shawl, you can make stockings. Hey, look, there's the critters from the Hans Christian Andersen book. How to make those dolls. Paper craft, jewel tone papers, cross stitch, Christmas tree, ornaments out of paper. I mean, this is just full of 1970s goodness. 1B. Here's another one, 1977, really fat. 1C. Super scraps. These are with fabrics. Sorry, wrong one. Oh, thank you, Ty. Yo-yos. Looply loop Afghan quilted kitchen set. Look at, you can make the crocheted bowl for carrying around hot casserole. I would not recommend you use flammable yarn for that. Just saying. Maybe use cotton yarn. Fridgies. Yeah. How about dough? This is put out by the Morton Salt Company. This is how to make those annoying dough things that you can stick your kid's handprint in. Snowflakes.
I see what that person did.
Candle things. Look at that creepy Santa that you can make with this book. $1. Dough. How to make sculptured lampshades. $1. Lampshades. Another McCall's knit and crochet book. Over 130 designs. Fat and loaded. How to arrange flowers. 10 basic styles. $1. $1. Bet you can bet where these are gonna go. This sale is over. Just saying. Did I tell you my new theory, Pat, of how to get rid of things?
No.
So I'm still I still donate crap all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a dictionary of theology. If anyone wants a dictionary of theology from 1961. Nope, 1960. Yep, 1960, but was given to Richard somebody or other in 1961. And this is
Hey. Yeah, I just told Stephanie
yeah.
on.
So this is all to understand words in the Bible and of a religious nature. If you want to know what Ash Wednesday is and you don't want to ask the Google, you can have your own book on it. So let me know if you want that. So
Y'all not excuse me, if y'all not busy tomorrow, 1:30, Stephanie will be joining me, Thrifting Adventures. We're going to be having a online yard sale is what I'm calling it.
ooh,
Anything and everything. You don't know. Never know what we may pull out next.
that sounds fun.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
going to see how that goes.
I'm going to skip the first word that I found, Brett. We're not going to go into Armageddon. Let's see. I can't pronounce a lot of these words. Church, government, citizenship, clean, unclean, clergy, collection, comfort, commission the great, common, conceptualism, concision, committance, compassion, community of goods. So I'm still like comping stuff, and my threshold keeps going higher and higher on what I'm willing to let take up space in the barn. And I kind of had a feeling that point would come for me once the houses were all sold, and we were out here, and it wasn't like, oh my God, I got so many bills coming out my wahoo that I can't figure it out. So I've been going into Goodwill. I've been looking around in Goodwill, and I've found a couple of things in Goodwill that I bought, and I immediately brought home, and I immediately listed.
Well,
So I bought something for a couple of bucks. I listed it for 50, and it sold. It being multiple things, it sold within a week of being listed. And then I went and I walked out to the barn, and I opened up a tote, and I looked in the tote, and I went, ugh. And I put the tote in the back of my car, and I donated it the next day. Because if I sold something that I only put a couple bucks into, and I got 50 bucks out of it, and I'm like, I can donate 50 bucks worth of stuff. This is my new theory. So I'm looking at stuff, and I'm going, is this worth it? So right now I'm on the upslope. So yeah, there's going to be a trip to Goodwill after this book sale. All right, $4 for these two. A History of Civilization. Yes, Jan is a reseller. No, I haven't donated any lamps. I've actually been selling. I sold quite a few lamps, Kathy, from that group that you sent me to. History of Civilization, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Prehistory to 1715. I don't know. These were my mom's. These were my mom's books from college or something, and there's a little bit of writing in them, depending on the day. This one's got a lot of writing. The coffee maker is in the house. We have his and hers coffee makers in the house now. Right next to each other. So yeah, these two books, History of Civilization, $4, and my mom wrote. Did I buy any lamps in Goodwill? Oh my goodness, no. No. But I did look at them. I look at everything now. I walk through and I look through, and man, if something jumps out at me and I know that it'll sell, I've been grabbing it. And then that gives me justification in my head to go grab a whole bunch of crap here that I don't want to deal with and just donate it. All right, this is another History of Civilization. This is a hardcover book.
I think it's so much better.
Yeah.
Look at the difference. I transformed this dress. I don't know if you remember those hideous stitches. However, somebody had stitched it. Now you barely can see where I stitched it. And they had the lining, I guess, was ripped. So instead of turning it in, they kind of turned it out or something. They did weird. But this
that looks super cute now.
Yeah, I mean, you barely can. I mean, it's there, and I will, definitely tell the person, but you barely can tell. So I'm pleased with that. Let me go see how much this little dress sells for. I forgot how much it sells for.
All right. Mac User Magazines. Vintage. From the 80s. 1989, 1991. $4. These are fat and unopened. Well, one's unopened. And it looks like they were shipping.
This is a Barbie dress.
They were shipped directly to Eastman Kodak Company. How cool is that? I don't know if you can see on that label, but my mom was a secretary at Kodak. So she ganked some of their magazines.
Number 1644.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see what else we got here. We got some children's books. These are all pretty old looking. I feel like I've shown these before. Those should just go in a lot. These are Rand McNally Book Elf Jr., but they're very 50s, 60s. I don't know. Here's a whole stack of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's some really valuable ones in there. So I'll say a stack of these old books, $30. We got Mrs. Hen Goes to Market, Whitman, Nobody's Puppy, Whitman, Raggedy Andy's Treasure Hunt, Raggedy Ann and Andy.
45.
What's that?
45 in good condition, so I'll probably put like 20 on it.
Sweet. Lassie and the Kittens. 1950. 1956.
Let's give it that.
This one is a Telltale book. Davy's Wiggly Tooth. Ew, children, Doug says. Yeah, these are even for like photocopying and junk journaling. It's another Telltale book, Puffy. Look at that cute little dog. Isn't he cute? 1952. Okay, Kathy's telling me to stop, I think.
Stop what?
I don't know. Let's see. Sold.
Oh.
What did we sell?
Jane Good.
Oh, she wants the MacBooks. You got it, Sue. How much did I say for the MacBooks? Did I say $4? $3? What did I say?
I I was kind of looking up something.
I'm gonna say I think I said $3 for both of them. Mac user. They'll tell me if I'm wrong. Easy Cat Sue. Thank you, Sue. You tell me if I was wrong. I think I said $3. This is another Whitman one, 101 Dalmatians. This one is the Little Color Classics, Peter Puckle and Other Fairy Tales. This is, these are old. These have $4. Okay, thank you, PC. Roman numeral, copyrights. Another Whitman, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, this one's a Tasha Tudor. That one I should look up. We gotta look up Tasha Tudor. I know that name.
Let me see the book. Did she do the Merry Little something?
This is Alexander the Gander.
Let me look that up to see Mary Tudor.
Tasha Tudor. Alexander the Gander. This is second printing, 1943, but it's the one that almost looks like, you know, she wrote in it. It doesn't look printed.
Yeah.
And it's got her little watercolor kind of pictures in there.
Easter. 75.
Yeah, these are, I think I've seen that before. I'll have to look that up. All right, don't see anybody for those. These are more children's books that nobody was buying children's books. A little engine that could. See what else we got here. Here are some paperbacks. Helen Van Slyke. These are all Helen Van Slyke. Sisters and Strangers. The Best People. These are from the 70s. The Best People. The Heart Listens. And The Mixed Blessing. 4 paperbacks. $2. $2 for 4 paperbacks. We got some Time magazines in here. I think I remember doing this in a sale. Is that where these are coming from? And they didn't sell? That must be why the box said books ready to list. This is creative activities program. Making $1. It's a hardcover. 1974. It's got whatever gimcrack jewelry, papercraft, tie-dyeing, macrame, pretend people, needles and yarn. Instant batik, candle craft, and weaving. What the heck is gimcrack jewelry? This is kind of cool. Baker's clay. Martians and monsters. I don't know what's going on here. Crazy corks. Yeah. Dunno. Dunno. All right. I don't know what to do with these Time Magazine ones. This is Beatrix Potter. This just looks like a thing to frame. The Tail Jemima Puddle Duck. Happy Maker, you said buy. What do you want to buy? I'm selling. What do you want to buy? This is a very old coloring book. You messed up? Oh, okay. This one is probably kind of unique. So this is the Union Pacific West. This is everywhere you could go on a railroad. Cool. That's pretty old. Somebody colored in the front. This coloring book was developed primarily for distribution on Union Pacific trains so that the youngsters on board would have something to occupy their time. Having in mind, however, that American railroads comprise our largest transportation system and play such an important part in national defense as well as in our everyday lives, we felt that a basic understanding of railroading combined with a pictorial representation of Western vacation regions would be of educational value to our youth today. I don't know. Nobody colored in it. They colored on it. But we live in... I messed up. I am messed up. Oh, Happy Maker, you're just fine. I don't know what to do with that. Could be worth money, could not be worth money. Could be nothing. This doesn't seem like something that you would be able to comp very easily. I don't know. $5. $5 for the very hard to find Union Pacific Railroad coloring book from... This has to be really old because somebody wrote Barbara Bethlem on there. And Barbara Bethlem was my grandmother's neighbor when she was a kid. And the only reason I know that is because the Bethlem family continued to be friends later on through the years. So yeah, $5 for the very weird, not really sure what to do with it thing. And then the Beatrix Potter thing, $1. It kind of looks like it's indented, and yeah, I don't think I can sell that for anything. If anybody wants that, oh yeah. So that's everything that I've got in multiple boxes here. Went through a lot of boxes. And I know that I'm supposed to be excited about stuff that I'm selling, but yeah.
I'm excited. I got some handwork done that I have been putting off for I don't know how long.
Good girl, Miss Pat.
Well, like I have a box of repair stuff, and I've repaired 3 things today.
I think all of these craft books, I'm going to sort them by craft and do a big, huge pile and post a big lot on eBay.
Ooh, I put that in the wrong darn place.
That's what I think I'm gonna do with them. So I'm out of stuff that I pulled for today, Miss Pat.
Oh, okay. I put a belt loop on there and put it in the wrong place. A little hook. I gotta put another one.
Lulu, are you telling me you want that coloring book? Or you found it? Found the year. 1958? We'll put 1958 on there. And I'm going to go have me some meatloaf
That sounds kind of good.
that I made yesterday because I didn't want to cook today. Found the year, no price yet. Yeah, I bet. I'll have to put it with a whole bunch of other railroad stuff, maybe. I've been really big on lotting up similar things lately, and they sell pretty quick.
Oh, there it is.
They go up and then they sell. So what kind of sale should I do next, you guys? I want to do another live sale, but I don't know if I just want to do random stuff or
Okay, chat. What kind of sale should she do?
yeah, what should I do? What kind of sale should I do?
That turned out pretty darn good. I was gonna throw that away, but I'm surprised it looks good from the
You
phone.
fixed it.
Yeah.
I hear there's some sports game on today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not watching it. Let me grab this. Move. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sideways. Abort. Abort. There we go. Okay. I just put it like there or something. Behind the bell. Yeah. Good enough.
Oh, yes, me for yarn. I think I'm gonna go in and drink me some hot coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I finally finished my cup of coffee that I made. Probably made it Monday or Tuesday. I finally finished most of it yesterday. So it lasts me.
That's true, Ty. I have been listing a lot of that stuff. Sell whichever shelf is driving you nuts. All of them.
Oh, you took it out with like
All of them. But like I said, I think my new way of I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go buy something when you have this much stuff.
But you
But
know, it kind of lifts your spirits a little bit.
it
Especially when you
does.
buy it and you come home and it sells right away.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't feel guilty donating stuff from the barn because my mom is what made me learn that. Whatever it was that I picked up, I learned that information from going through my mom's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very twisted way of thinking, but I'm digging it. I got two totes in the back of my car right now to go.
If you brought it home and just said, yeah, that would be an issue. But if
Oh,
you
no.
and list it right away, I have to turn that pink light off before I
Mm-hmm.
go out. Forget. You know, when you bring it right home, and I really want to get to that point in my life.
That's what I want to be at.
And I mean, I don't know. So I'm hoping by getting this shop, I can eliminate some of the things out here. And I'll feel more comfortable with advertising locally so people could come out, advertise regularly on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Have a regular designated day for pickup and everything. And that way, when they come to the shop, they also can see all the other junk that I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's gonna take doll and like doll related stuff, maybe like little tea sets or Barbie books or doll making books, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got I've got a lot of content to post, and that's just a matter of sitting still
Mm-hmm.
and doing it. But I mean, now I'm just like I'm in the barn every day again now that I'm feeling better after the iron infusions and everything else. And I'm just like, I want this stuff listed. I want it gone. I want, you know,
Yep, I know what you mean.
but I do have a toy show to do, and I think I'm gonna probably do that on Whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Then if you
Probably.
want to do a toy show, Jan, on Sunday, I come on at 1:30 and I get a really good crowd for my toy sales usually.
Mm-hmm.
And I could stay on from 1:30 to 3:30, and then you come on at 3:30 and I grade you.
Okay.
And
All right.
they're usually like, they like vintage small toys, Polly
Yeah,
Pocket.
that's yep.
Uh, I now some people do. I haven't had much success with die-cast cars. Um, Steph, have you had any success with die-cast cars? Um, what else do it sells? Good strawberry shortcakes, dolls. Um, Anything of those. What are those things called? Just like vintage 80s toys do really good because I guess
Mm-hmm.
people that has a little money and they want to go back and recapture their
Yep.
childhood. Yeah, so those 80s things, Rainbow Brights. I can say
Yep.
dog. Also, I do sell some of the action figures from the 80s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been
Mar-
I've been going through that stuff for I don't know how long. I've got them all hanging here on my hanging wall,
mm-hmm.
and um I've listed some on eBay, like just taking the bag once I
Mm-hmm.
sorted it, and this is a lot that's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had some, um a lot of it is McDonald's toys,
Yeah.
McDonald's sets, and I had one bag that was like overflowing. It was all these like it was like Bugs Bunny and Daffy and so Looney Tunes, and they
Looney
had like these snap-on superhero outfits.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they just kept coming, and finally, I looked them up, and I saw that they were selling, but there was a lot listed,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I just picked a set of them because a lot of them my mom had were unopened, and did a set of 4, and I listed it for $25, sold within a week. Listed the
Mm.
next set, sold within a week. The next
Okay.
set. I sold all of them in 4 weeks, and I made $125 off of a bag of little toys
Yeah.
for doing the sets. So that was worth it for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
I mean, we
I
don't
don't
really
know what
make
not.
that.
I don't necessarily do it because I don't like to have a whole bunch of clutter on the screen. But they just have all these toys on the table, and they're constantly scanning the toys, and people are picking to say run that, or whatever.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
probably people with a following though.
Not necessarily. Some of them.
No.
Do. And one thing about Whatnot, it doesn't take a whole bunch of people in your room to have a really good sale.
Right.
Um, because usually most of my Barbie sales and toy sales, I don't have a ton of people, but a good amount, and I usually will sell to 14 people, 14 to 15 people,
Mhm.
which is manageable for me because then I have to ship all that stuff. So I kind of have my sales every other day, like so I sell, ship, sell, ship, sell, ship.
Happy Maker, you can get to my eBay store by just going to antiquesfromkaren.com. It redirects directly to my eBay store. Antiquesfromkaren.com.
Mm-hmm.
Go straight to my eBay store. And I still haven't had, I got to the point where I was over 200 listings, but I mean, I've been selling steadily. So
Mm. How have your Etsy sales been going?
I still haven't done the Etsy thing.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Still haven't done it. Been meaning to, I come out with the intentions when I'm working out here on a weekend. And I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I'm gonna cross list or whatever, and then things sell throughout the week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to keep my eBay store. I want to keep it active, and I want to keep it at 200. So I listed, I don't know, 3 or 4 books yesterday. I try to list at least something or
Yeah.
relist at
And that
least something.
that keeps you up there in the algorithm as long as you're
Yep. I had those first day cover birds and butterflies stamps or whatever, those stamp books. Them things have been listed for like, I don't know, 18 months or something like that. But because I've been ending those old listings and
Mhm.
just doing sell similar and not
Right.
changing anything, both of the books sold.
Hmm.
They had been sitting up there for literally almost 2 years
Hmm.
in my eBay store. And as soon as I didn't even change anything. Just ended, sell similar. I
Mhm.
had quantity 2, and within 3 days, both of them sold.
Okay.
So I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get started with this listing stuff on eBay, but I haven't been successful.
If you
Well, I
set up
can say,
set up a bank of drafts.
well, I do that, and I still have some drafts. But what happens is, like I say, I'll say, well, I'm gonna go list 10 things on eBay, and then I says, I guess I go on Whatnot for an hour instead, and I'll end up selling 30 things in
Yeah,
an hour, 15,
nothing
whatever.
wrong with that.
And sometimes the price is the same. Sometimes I'll take a little lower because I'm going like it's out the door, it's quantity, you know,
Mhm.
and I just keep moving like that.
Yeah. I've wanted to post a couple of the things that I actually sourced and sold, but I'm like I'm still trying to own it. I'm a reseller. I know. Still
Mhm.
trying to own it because it's just I don't know, it's hard when you go through what I went through with my mom for as long as I did.
This is going if you don't mind. Maria Ladybug says, Jane, can I ask you how your house is going if you don't mind?
Oh, the house is great. So both of the houses sold. My mom's house sold in October? No,
No, it was before then.
November. November of 22. Um, my mom's house sold, and then November of 23, my house sold,
Was
and
that
we've
November?
been, huh?
I thought it was before November your house sold, the one you were living in.
So we moved in July, at the end of July,
Okay, okay.
but we had to drive back and forth to like get it ready for sale.
Mm-hmm.
We're like whitewashing walls and fixing small things that needed to be fixed and stuff like that. But the closing, it sold within 4 days of being listed. um but we had to wait like 5 weeks for the closing, so we actually closed on the house November of 23.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we've been out here since August. And Babes has slowed down substantially on the stuff that he was doing before. We dealt with all of the trees just before winter, so we cut down. I say we, but we it did a deal with the Amish folks. So the Amish folks helped us drop 50 trees, huge, humongous, like 75 feet high trees that were all around the house in the barn and stuff like that. So we've cleared all of the trees that put the house or the barn in danger. And the 3 trees that we took down when we first bought this property that were pushing up on the roof of the barn. So those had been down for 2 years, and they had been cherry. So we actually had somebody with a portable sawmill come, and they milled those cherry trees. We ended up with 480 board foot. And Dean has been working for the past month on, because those are finally dry. So he set up my mom's shopsmith. He's setting up the pieces. He set up the planer and all that other stuff. And he planed all that cherry. And he's almost done building the doors. So the trees from the property are going back into the property and will be sliding barn doors in the house, matching our cherry cabinets. So that's what he's been working on now. So the nice part of everything is just the pace has changed. It's not work your tail off every minute, every day type of thing, because the houses are sold. It was killing us financially. So where's this camera? Okay. So there's the doors. So he's created those from the cherry, and that's showing he did tongue and groove on them. And then that's the ends where it's all tongue and groove. And he's going to stain those, and he's got to put so there'll be a bar across the top, the middle, and the bottom, and then 2 crossbars to support the wood. This is the mess that he is constantly making in the basement. That's all sawdust. So he's got to get that. We do have a dust collection system now. He needs to set it up temporarily, but he wants to build another barn.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes, I did all my Jan, I did all my invoicing from today already.
Really?
Well,
gosh, that's an amazing feat. We sold so much.
I already had Barb's address in my, system, so it just went quick.
Yeah. Good job. Well, I got to get back into the habit of coming on so people can find me,
Yeah. It does help to try to be on more regular, which I'm trying hard.
Yeah,
but
it won't.
Caught up in my other stuff that I don't always do that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still hibernating, Doug. He's really good at hibernating. In fact, I think he's curled up on the couch now under a blanket.
That's what I'm going to go sit in my chair in my bedroom. I mean, you know what I have to do now when I'm having a sale, because I'm always losing my pen. So I have this pen on this retractable thing. I hook it on my belt loop.
Yep.
That way I always have my pen, because it always rolls off.
Yeah. I have a bunch of those, and people have been at work, they've been buying those short Sharpies.
Uh-huh.
And that have a little circle on them. So I should do that for the barn, because I'll leave Sharpies all over the barn, and then I go to find one and I can't find it.
Oh, that's what's your name. She's back home. Norma Jean has been in Alaska for a week, and she just sent a text that she just landed in Charlotte. Good to be home.
Well, thank you for coming on with me, Miss Pat. I'm going to sign off.
Anytime. Thanks, everybody. It was so good seeing some familiar faces, and
thank you for the couple of purchases. I appreciate that very much.
Thank y'all.
And we will see you soon. Bye, guys.